Have you ever wondered why a seating chart is a must for creating less stress at your wedding? Want to know more about the new trend of having a content creator at your wedding? How about understanding why having fun makes the difference at your reception and why you should never say no to help, with some exceptions? Today, it's all about crushing your wedding planning, expert tips that transform your big day. Hi, I'm Sam from Atmosphere Productions. This is the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast.
Welcome to another edition of our podcast. Hi, I'm Sal from After Hours Events in New England. Listen now and discover wedding insider secrets and tips for a stress-free, fun, and memorable day. Our podcast helps engaged couples navigate wedding planning complexities while addressing family expectations. We'll guide you through the journey of creating the perfect wedding day without unnecessary stress. By the end of this edition, you'll get concise tips on budgeting, wedding party management, ceremony, reception planning, and more. Perfect for anyone planning a wedding, all in 30 minutes or less. Trust us, you don't want to miss this.
Welcome to Stress-Free Wedding Planning, the podcast that will transform your wedding planning journey from chaotic to enchanting. Sal and Sam bring over 80 years of combined wedding expertise and exclusive insider information to the table. If you're recently engaged, feeling the pressure of wedding planning, struggling with family expectations, but still dreaming of a joy-filled wedding, you've come to the right place. Get ready to unveil the best-kept wedding secrets, discover practical tips and strategies, and learn life-changing lessons for a stress-free wedding. Your unforgettable wedding day awaits. We're here to take you on a transformative journey of love, laughter, and memories. So don't miss out on the podcast that just might change your life. This is the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast with Sal and Sam.
Today, we'll explain why a wedding rehearsal is so important, plus why you need to learn how to pace yourself. I'm Sam from the award-winning Atmosphere Productions, wedding entertainment with expert knowledge and the difference in quality. Visit us at atmosphere-productions.com. Learn more about our experience and the journey to help you with stress-free wedding planning in the trailer or pilots of this podcast.
On today's special edition, we'll explain why it's never too late to get a wedding planner, plus why every vendor needs to know final meeting changes before your wedding date. Hi, I'm Sal from After Hours Events of New England, the experts in creating a stress-free, unforgettable wedding experience. We bring energy, professionalism, and a passion to making every couple's big day truly special. Visit us at afterhoursevents.com.
Today's edition features crushing your wedding planning, expert tips that transform your big day. This is the fourth in our ongoing series where we're serving up a treasure trove of invaluable tips for a stress-free wedding planning journey.
Here's another Wedding Tip Wednesday. Take it all in. Your wedding will be perfect. Take a moment to yourself in the morning and reflect. Your day will go amazing because you are amazing.
Truer words have never been said, Sal. It is very important that you take it all in on your wedding day. It's the day that you'll probably never do again. Sit back for 5 minutes with your better half and relax and smell the roses, as I say. Just breathe it all in and take it in and enjoy the day. That's another tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
On today's Wedding Tip Wednesday, a seating chart is a must. So is numbers. All right, let's explain this a little bit. A lot of couples are having table names now. So with that seating chart, you just have a table name. It's really difficult for guests to find their table without a number. So we encourage always have a table number. Now, why do we need to have a seating chart? Well, guests want direction. No direction equals a mess. The waitstaff need it in order to give the correct food, and no one wants to ask someone to move over or switch tables because there's no room at their table. Having no seating chart leads to many people unable to sit together or having no chairs at all or having chairs to be moved. So we always recommend make sure you have that seating chart.
So go ahead, Name your table whatever you like, but always have a table number with it so they could find it easily. You want to make things easier for your guests. And that's another tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
On today's Wedding Tip Wednesday, hire a content creator. So what is a content creator? A content creator is someone who will share the raw content of digital images of you and your best friends and everybody in the wedding party, your parents. And then that is then posted right away or is edited to be later posted.
They're able to get all the behind the scenes photos, videos, and amazing moments that you didn't even think about. This is a great thing that could go up like on Facebook, where you have this little collage of all these little videos and all these pictures. And you could actually talk about the day a little, how much fun you had, and also list all your professionals that you enjoyed and tag them in the post too, so everyone can enjoy. And that's another tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
You can also join us on our YouTube channel. Just search for Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast with Sal and Sam. Subscribe and get it first.
Experience the magic of your special day with Fitzner Productions, a premier wedding videography company based in Middletown, Connecticut. FitznerProductions.com. Our mission is to capture your love story candidly and authentically, creating stunning, high-quality videos that you can cherish for years to come. Our founder, Carson Fitzner, combines technical expertise with a passion of storytelling, ensuring every moment from the excitement of getting ready to the heartfelt ceremony is beautifully documented. We offer a range of customizable packages, including drone footage and multi-location shoots, tailored to fit your unique vision. Let us help you relive the romance, laughter, and tears of your wedding day. Visit FitznerProductions.com. That's FITZNER Productions.com.
This is the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast with Sal and Sam.
On today's Wedding Tip Wednesday, have fun. Where the couple is, the guests will follow. And if you're happy and having a great time on the dance floor, that's where everyone else will be also. You are the mood.
Absolutely right, Sal. The couple are the instigators of the party. That's what I like to call them. If you're out on the dance floor, your guests are going to be out on the dance floor. Trust me. But if you're outside playing bocce or playing cards or just drinking at the bar, guess where your guests are going to be? And guess what? You'll have an empty dance floor. That's another tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
On today's Wedding Tip Wednesday, do the everyone on the dance floor picture thing. All right. Basically, that is the DJ, me, or somebody else announce everybody to the dance floor for a picture with the couple. And then directly after that, photos been taken, you play 2 or 3 hot up songs that everybody knows that they're going to dance on the dance floor. See, the reason for doing the picture is not really to take a picture, it's to get everybody on the dance floor.
This is something that just gets the energy right off the bat. You have everyone out on the dance floor. The party's ready-made for you. Just play the right songs, and it will be an incredible dance party. That's another Wedding Tip Wednesday with Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
Get ready for a dose of wedding wisdom. That's right. It's Wedding Tip Wednesday. Remember, you're paying for cocktail hour and you're not attending it if you decide to take all your photos after the ceremony. So make sure you schedule special pictures that are going to include your guest during the cocktail with your photographer so you get some really nice shots. Trust me, you're going to love it. You don't want to miss it.
And you're absolutely right, Sal. There is nothing more enjoyable for your guests, for you two, the guests of honor, the bride and the groom, the couple, to mingle with them during the cocktail hour. Your guests love it. So why not do it? Don't spend your time in a room somewhere else, locked away from your guests. Get involved in the cocktail hour because you're paying for it. And that's another wedding tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
You're not the same as the person next to you. You dress to reflect your personality. You enjoy customizing your drink at the coffee shop. Even your pet's collars match at least 2 pairs of your pants. It's only natural that your wedding would showcase your unique touch. After Hours Events of New England gets this. They like to give their clients full artistic control. If you find yourself lost, their team of event specialists can help. They handle everything from DJs, photo booths, event lighting, photography, videography, even officiants. Give them a visit on the web and call today. Let's get planning. After Hours Events of New England. After Hours Events of NE.com. Don't forget to like and follow on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and be sure to subscribe to their YouTube channel, all at After Hours Events of NE. That's After Hours Events of NE.
This is the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast with Sal and Sam, a podcast for engaged couples concerned about wedding planning and family expectations, but who want to have a stress-free, fun, and unforgettable wedding.
Welcome back to our discussion about crushing your wedding planning, expert tips that transform your big day. I'm Sam from Atmosphere Productions.
And I'm Sal from After Hours Events in New England. We've already discussed why a seating chart is a must, why you should do the everyone on the dance floor picture thing, and why you should enjoy your cocktail hour. Now, some more important information from our Wedding Tip Wednesday series.
Say I do to this fabulous wedding tip. It's time for Wedding Tip Wednesday. But first, I've just discovered the secret to a happy marriage. It's dinner twice a week. My partner goes on Tuesdays, and I go on Thursdays.
On today's Wedding Tip Wednesday, do the rehearsal. Most assume rehearsals are more religious ceremonies, but that is just not true. You need it to help with timing, allowing your wedding party to feel comfortable, know where to stand or sit, and overall, not have a messy ceremony.
Unless it's just the two of you and the officiant with no wedding party, no readers, and no aisle, then we say a wedding rehearsal is pretty important. And that's another wedding tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
Today's Wedding Tip Wednesday is pace yourself. If you think you're early or ahead, you're just on time for you. Don't panic. Life happens and just go with the flow. And just let things roll off. Don't sweat the small stuff.
And that's another wedding tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
And just a reminder, you can also join us on our YouTube channel. Just search for the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast with Sal and Sam. Subscribe and get it first. On today's Wedding Tip Wednesday, we'll guide you through planning with ease and style. Remember, we're here to share essential tips that will help you craft the wedding of your dreams. It's Wedding Tip Wednesday.
Look, if you don't want children at your wedding, you don't have to have them. And for someone who have children at his wedding, I got to tell you, it was perfect. You didn't have kids running around having tantrums. And the couple who brought the kid is actually now could have a good time and make it a date night that will be so wonderful for them. That's another Wedding Tip Wednesday with Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
And now we're ready to celebrate our favorite segment, Wedding Tip Wednesday. But first, let's keep the romance alive. Surprise each other with little gestures. Here's one. Let your partner have the last slice of pizza. Or pretend not to notice when your partner steals your fries.
On today's Wedding Tip Wednesday, it is never too late to get a wedding planner. Please feel free to reach out for help so you have a lot less stress and have someone who knows what they're doing to help you along the way.
A wedding planner, yes, is crucial, especially if you're feeling stressed out. Reach out in our Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast Facebook community, and we'll help you find the right one for you. And that's another wedding tip from Sal and Sam.
When your wedding entertainment has to have amazing music, be fun, organized, and professional, your choice has to be Atmosphere Productions. DJs, live musicians, custom lighting, and photo booths. As seen on the TLC TV series 4 Weddings, winner of the Wedding Wire Couples Choice Award and DJ Times DJ of the Month. Experience the difference. www.atmosphere-productions.com. That's www.atmosphere-productions.com. atmosphereproductions.com.
Unlock the secrets of a perfect wedding with our Wedding Tip Wednesday segment. But first, remember, in marriage, you're both right until you realize you're both wrong. Compromise is the key. Just agree to disagree on who left the cap off the toothpaste. And now, here's a Wedding Tip Wednesday.
So when someone wants to help you and you need that help, don't refuse it. This is going to help take some stress off you by letting other people take some stuff off your plate. But if you have someone that you don't want to help you, please be gracious and just let them know that you're all set and thank you for your consideration of helping me. And that's another wedding tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
Stay with us for today's Wedding Tip Wednesday. We're here to share essential tips that will help you craft the wedding of your dreams. Just remember, never put off till tomorrow what you can put off till the next day.
On today's Wedding Tip Wednesday, write things down. Have you seen ideas that you like? Jot it down immediately, even if you're a year out. Use Pinterest to find and store ideas. That's just one of the many social media sites that you can use.
And that's another wedding tip from Sal and Sam.
Welcome to Wedding Tip Wednesday. They say weddings are like software updates. Everyone gets excited until they realize they have to deal with all the bugs afterwards. So let's prepare to have no bugs.
Here's today's Wedding Tip Wednesday. Take photo booth pictures. Now, if you've hired a photo booth, take full advantage of those pictures. Take photo booth pictures with people who are special to you. Have fun with the props. It's important that your guests see that you are having fun.
You know, we always find that sometimes a couple forget about their own photo booth. You don't want to do that. You want, when people look back at the pictures, seeing you as being part of that big day. You should be a part of your big day. And that's another tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
Unlock the secrets of a perfect wedding day with our Wedding Tip Wednesday segment. Stay with us for today's Wedding Tip Wednesday. We're here to share essential tips that will help you craft the wedding of your dreams.
On today's Wedding Tip Wednesday, final meeting changes. This is very, very important. Any final meeting changes made with the venue should be passed along to all, underline all vendors that these changes will affect underline before the event. For example, a change in the ceremony location would be essential for all vendors to be updated, correct? If you change the entire seating floor plan, you'll need to notify somebody important. Yes, the DJ, because it affects their setup. That's another wedding tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
So there you have it. Crushing your wedding planning, expert tips that transform your big day. Find out more, ask a question, or tell us about your experience in our Facebook community.
Now, as you spend the next week planning your wedding, if you want me, Sal, or our community of stress-free engaged couples and wedding experts to answer any wedding-related questions, then join us in the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group.
Once you're in, go ahead and share your concerns and worries, and we'll let you know if you're on the right track or if there are some things you need to work on. The link to join us is in the show notes of this edition, or go to Facebook and search for the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Community.
Remember to do something nice for someone today. And if you can't, then do something nice for yourself. If you've enjoyed what you've just heard, leave a review and share it with a friend or someone who would benefit from this information. Until next time, it's TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
Thank you for listening to this edition. A new edition is released every Wednesday. Subscribe and get it first. We'll catch you then. Ciao.
The Stress Free Wedding Planning Podcast is produced and copyrighted by Atmosphere Productions in association with After Hours Events of New England.